Welcome to this wonderful book launch. My name is Michael Terranova, and I'm a book publisher. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to be part of this whole event. I want to thank the people of Libya for standing up, truly, and baring their chests to the weapons of Gaddafi. And I want to thank the world community for stepping up and truly supporting all of you in achieving freedom. I know that the heavy work and the martyrs were truly Libyans. Thank you that we have all been able to do this wonderful thing of producing freedom for Libya. I want to thank Ilya for creating the blog, where all of us were able to spend time in integrity and trust. I want to thank the many members of Team Libya that stood forth and just says, I will support this. For each of us have done our best to make sure that this work of art is truly wonderful. I want to thank Zorica for truly, she was the one that inspired me to keep pressing to make sure this book got done. Being on the blog, she sent messages and asked us if we would each send some messages to the wounded, to send our pictures. We thought these messages would just be passed on. But when I saw the little wonderful book that was made, truly, it inspired me. It inspired me to go forward. I asked her if she would write a book and that all the profits could go to the children and the wounded. She said no, it should be written by the bloggers. I pressed Ilya and said, Ilya, let us get this done. He was reticent at first, but as I kept pressing and kept praying, this came about wonderfully well. For all of you there, say thank you to Zorica. For truly, she has been the go-between between the bloggers, between the authors, and between many other people. Thank you, dear Zorica. And I want to thank the freedom fighters, and I want to thank those authors that are there today. Thank you that you've stood forth to tell your story. For I know your history has been to not reveal yourself. And I know that it was not easy for many of you. Thank you that these stories have come about, that each of us can read them now and truly understand what took place. I want to thank Mansour El-Mukhtar providing a way for us to get the books to Libya. For he truly was wonderful. He paid the freight. We furnished the books, and he got them to you. I want to thank you, for he has offered to help us to make the Arabic version. I know that in ensuing months, and my hope is by the end of summer, to have the Arabic version out. We will have an e-book version of the English version out within the next month. And my hope is also to have an e-book version of the Arabic book out by the end of the year. For I want this truth everywhere. For what I've seen is that there is no difference between you and me. For we are all the same. We want one thing. We want peace. We want happiness. We want joyful family lives. I see no difference between you people, our people, any people. We have all stood forth for freedom. Thank you that you truly have inspired me to go forward with this. This book truly is inspiring, and I know that many people will read it. And I ask all of you there to truly look at this book, to truly see these stories, to read them, to know that they're your stories. They're not my stories. They are your stories. Each of us have stood forth to do our best. And all I have to say is truly, dear people of Libya, freedom, peace, and harmony. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of this.